Lotfi described at the beginning of the meeting, presenting his installment for the Tall Tales competition. Ladies and gentlemen, Kudadan.
This, 1986, if this happens again.
Okay.
All right.
I have a question. Is this the same time, or is this different?
It's the same.
3 to 5.
3 to 5.
Yeah, 3 and 5.
So 3, 4, 5.
Yep,
Okay.
that's right.
I saw the gate of destiny and I was anxious. Adding to my anxiety was the flyer that was reading that you will meet, your destiny will be determined by your desire to the group of people that you want to meet in the land of destiny. I was really anxious. So thinking what I will want to go, where I want to go in the land of destiny. The first thing that came into my mind was the kings. The king has the most fascinating destinies in the human history. But I was thinking to myself, the kings are kings because they have the best people around them. The kings are not really able to help others. They need help. So I rejected the concept of the kings. Then I decided, the next thing that came to my mind was the actors. You saw the John. Was that fascinating? The actors was to me the most creative and the people with deep observation. Then I thought, I'm not going to be with the same destinies as the actors has. Because still actors need the writer's ideas. They are not able to help. The next thing that came to my mind was the philosophers, because they are the only people who has the original ideas. And to me, the only real philosopher is Socrates. You may have heard a lot of philosophers, but Socrates is very dear to me, and I will explain later. So I decided I'm going to meet Socrates. As I had a clear mind, my anxiety reduced, and I had a clear mind. So I reached the bridge next to the Destiny Gate. There was a Destiny Gate with many large gates inside this big giant gate. In front of the gate there was judges who were asking questions from the people before letting them go to which destiny they want to go. I reached to the judge that called me. The judge was sitting on his chair. He asked me, where do you want to go? And I said, I want to meet Socrates. And the judge asked me, why do you want to meet Socrates? And I said, Socrates is the only person who died for his idea, who chose to die for his ideas. He was believing. And I just want to know from where he got his inspiration, from where he got his confidence. Because all the people, our big people of the time was against him, and they were thinking that he is wrong in his ideas. I just want to know the source of his inspiration. He is the only person that can help me. And the judge pulled out a box and gave it to me and said, inside this box is your guide. This guide will lead you to Socrates. But be careful. This guide might mislead you. So I took the box and I opened the box. There was a pigeon, a white pigeon inside. I let the pigeon fly. the pigeon went and sat on a large gate. And as I reached to the gate, there was written a big statue of the pigeon holding a white board of the marble on which this was written, the land of philosopher, and the beneath was written, he shall fly with wisdom. And now I opened the gate and entered into the land of philosophy. The pigeon came and sat on my shoulder again. As I entered into the gate, I saw there was many ways going through thick woods, and I couldn't know where I had to go. I was again in trouble. Anxiety came back to me. I was anxious again. Where I have to go? Then few old men came to me. All of them had a small compasses with them. And everyone was trying to convince me to take their compasses and to put around the neck of the pigeon so the pigeon could lead me to the right place, to the Socrates. I could not decide which one of them are true, which compass I have to choose. Then I thought, why the pigeon is my guide? Then I remembered that homely pigeons can come back to home from very distant places. So I thought this pigeon might be a homely pigeon, and he might lead me to the Socrates. Then I also remembered that if I know the homely pigeons can find their ways through the Earth's magnetic field, but the solar storm might mislead them. So here is how my guide will mislead them. These compasses have magnet, and if I put the magnet around the neck of pigeon, my pigeon will misguide me. So I told this old man that I'm not going to break anyone's heart, so I'm not going to use anyone's compass. I let my pigeon fly again. And the pigeon guided me to reach the Socrates. By the midday, I was with the Socrates. We had a lot of talks, but I will just give you what was the source of his inspiration. He told me that when you go to college, when you go to the university, you question your childhood's beliefs. But once you enter into your professional life, you do not try to question your beliefs again. You just try to confirm reality with your own beliefs, with your own ideas. I got my confidence by regularly cross-questioning people's belief throughout their ages, irrespective of their ages. Old age don't bring wisdom. So you have to cross-question all your life. And it is the source of his, to reduce your inadequacies in your life. And this was his message. When I woke up, I saw my computer was still running the book Divine Comedy. So I thought, okay, the dream was because of his audiobook, because I was listening and I fell to sleep. Thank you. Thank you,
John, maybe you give him a minute to just give us a minute.